Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're talking about our plans for 2022 on Frogboy X1 Gaming. So, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get started with what we're planning on doing this year. So, as you know, 2022 is set to be the biggest battle between PlayStation and Xbox we have ever seen. We have amazing titles coming out from PlayStation, and we have amazing titles coming out from Xbox. So, is what we're going to plan to do for 2022. This is still an Xbox-centric channel. You don't have to worry about that. I will play these PlayStation titles, and I will review them fairly. I will, if I enjoy them, I'm going to tell you I enjoy them, because for the longest time on this channel, our goal has literally been to push gaming forward. That doesn't matter if you're gaming on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, or even on your phone for that matter. So if there's like a really good phone game that comes out, yeah, we're definitely going to do that. We are definitely going to try to incorporate more PC gaming as well as some VR stuff into the channel this year. We're definitely going to cover every single AAA third-party game and first-party game. We will be doing some indie titles. We will be doing some obscure titles, stuff that normally I wouldn't play, but man, I want to cover video games the best way I can for everybody. I want to excite people the way video games have always excited me. I want to help you find those titles that are going to hold you over and help you play them. I want to help you find the best value you can in gaming, because let's face it, man, when you get to be my age and you got more money than time, you end up buying a lot of titles that you probably could have lived without, but it is nice to have in your collection at the same time. But sometimes you go back to them, sometimes you don't. So yeah, some of that could be a lot of wasted money that you could have spent on, say you're a racing fan. So you all that money that you spend on those games searching for that one title, and you could have bought a decent setup, a decent rig, a decent wheel setup and stuff, so that you could enjoy those racing games at a far higher level. Because that's one of the things that once I got that wheel set up, man, racing games have never been the same since. They have been far better. Once you get that thing dialed in and you learn how to use it, what an amazing experience. Same thing goes for the flight stick. Buying that flight stick for Flight Simulator, man, that opened the door for so many different games that I can play now with that and experience those games with that peripheral. Peripherals in video gaming do make a lot of sense. So that's the goal with this channel, is to help you be the best gamer that you can be, and to help spread word about games that definitely need and deserve to be played. I don't want to sit on this channel and bash gaming, okay? I love gaming, and I feel like there's plenty of that out there. There's plenty of those guys out there bashing Xbox, bashing PlayStation, bashing everything. We don't need to be like that on this channel. We don't need to be like that. Like, yeah, we'll call out fanboys. We'll call out fanboys, whatever. Fanboys, those guys are fun, man. They're rude to everybody. What they say doesn't make any sense. There are regular gamers like you and me out there that we just want to play our games and be left alone in peace. We don't need somebody, from PlayStation over there being like, why are you guys playing those trash games? Man, if we thought they were trash, we wouldn't be playing them. Because trust me, to buy an Xbox or a PlayStation, the price is pretty freaking... It's the same. Like, you can buy whichever one and play what you want. Some people like different types of games. That's fine. Some people like, Sony first-party single-player story-driven games. I love those. Some people love multiplayer experiences. Some people don't even touch campaigns on multiplayer games. They would much rather just play through those. So, to be able to strike a balance on this channel, mid 2021, yeah, we decided we were going to be Xbox eccentric. I did try to do the whole do the whole neutral channel thing, and just cover everything, but I'm telling you right now, Xbox just feels like home. So yeah, Xbox is where we're gonna focus our efforts mostly on being, you know, an Xbox centric channel. PlayStation has plenty of those guys, man. So if you're a PlayStation guy and you follow this channel, like there's plenty of PlayStation sites out there that are like really gung ho about PlayStation and do deliver amazing content for PlayStation. I'm not saying that I don't want you to be at this channel. Like, yeah, I do. I'm gonna cover PlayStation stuff, and I'm gonna cover it, you know, the way I like to cover things. You know, I do love video gaming, and when we get to titles like Horizon Forbidden West, you bet your bottom dollar I'm probably gonna love that game. I love the first game. I'm probably gonna love the second game. I don't think Guerrilla's gonna be able to mess that up. And what I've seen in the trailers and reveals and stuff so far, like it would be pretty hard for them to mess that up. I mean, if we're just being honest, the biggest thing would fall down to like resolution or something, and I have a solution for that. So resolution thing is not going to bug me no more, and that's just the type of gamer I am. You know, if I find a new technology like buying this 1440p TV or monitor or whatever, and then being able to experience my games the best, you know, the best way possible, that's a no-brainer, man. Like I said, I'm an old man. I got more money than time now. You know what I mean? It just kind of happens. And you know, thank the Lord for credit. You know, so yeah, being able to buy this kind of stuff and then share it with you guys on the channel to help you make the best well-informed decision you can. Because I'll tell you what, man, I love gaming on my big TV. Like, I love that. But the monitor thing has kind of grown on me. It's actually a much better experience than I thought it was going to be. Because I was thinking like, man, do I really want to game on a little monitor? I like my big TV. It really, like, this close to it really doesn't matter. Yeah, you have to sit like you're at a desk to play your video games, and some people might not enjoy that. But this is kind of growing on me. The setup's kind of growing on me. I'm really starting to appreciate and like just the different options that I have that I have at my disposal to get the best experience possible, and then to convey that experience to you the best way I can. I want to get a little more in depth this year. I want to be a little more, you know, a little more on it when I do my reviews, a little more thorough with how I'm doing those. I will be doing more gameplay during those reviews. I will be trying to incorporate that. I'm just still trying to find the best way to incorporate that will give me the ability to really convey and bring it home the type of game and what's going on in that game for you, so that you know before you run out there and waste your money. I also am going to be sometime this year or building a tower PC. Like, I will be doing that sometime this year. I will be upgrading my capture card that is 1080p to 4K sometime during this year. I don't know exactly when, but trust me, you will be the second to know after I do it, because I'll probably come home excited and be like, look, I got, and then and then we'll go from there, man. Like, and I want you guys to be patient with me, because I am definitely learning as I go. Like, I really am. I'm learning every day as I go how to do all the things, and I don't have anybody else helping me. It's just me. I have to go to my full-time job. I have to come home. I have to find time to create content, make content, spend time with my family. So I'm doing the best I can as fast as I can. So you guys have seen, if you've been here since the beginning, man, the last 10 months, we've been up for 10 months. If you've been here that long, you've seen the growth. I've seen the growth. I've felt the growth. So, before I started working at the current place that I've been working for the last 10 years, I was pretty into tech. I was into tech. I was doing that kind of stuff, you know, going through college, stuff like that. I didn't pick any kind of tech stuff up aside from video games until I started this channel. That laptop that I bought when I first started this channel was the first PC I'd bought in 10 years. So bear with me. It's taken some time to like get things to start clicking in my head again, you know, get things to, you know, there's a lot of new programs, there's a lot of new ways to do things. There's a lot of new stuff that I have to learn, and I have to learn at a certain pace, because that's just the way I do things, you know. I'm kind of a I'm a little ADD for the most part. Like, I can go on tangents and whatnot, and like it sometimes I have to want to learn something to learn it. and I have to focus on it really hard to learn it really good. That's why I think that single player video games really do stand out to me, because I could take my time and I could do what I want to do and experience those the way I want to experience them. So that's just, inherent for me. There's a lot of gamers, a lot of you guys out there that are like me, a lot of gamers out there that just want to have a good experience. So when I'm reviewing games and when I'm doing stuff, man, like, it's not helpful to call me a noob, any of that kind of stuff, man, because I'm not a noob. I've been playing video games probably longer than half of you guys have been alive. So the thing is like, when you grow up and you become a man and you become an adult, there are other things that you have to do in life to be able to do the things you want to do. You have to work hard so you can play hard, and that's very true. So yeah, and this goes to all the little keyboard warriors in my comment section to call me a noob and stuff like that. Like, dude, I'm not a noob, man. I've been playing a lot of games since I probably buy and play more games a year than you guys could even possibly imagine. Like, I do that, and that's why I started this channel, is because I buy so many games and I want to talk about them. I want to share those experiences with other people. My wife doesn't really like video games. She doesn't really care about them, but she respects my addiction. I call it an addiction because that's what I do. I spend a lot of money on video games, guys. I think this year dude, you don't even want to know, man. I got the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox to feed. So yeah, man, I've been feeding those, and I try to feed them as often as possible. So yeah, I think this year I'll really try to keep a tabs on just how much money I'm spending on video games, so that, like, at the end of the year we could be like, whoa, dude, you really spent that much? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, 2021, man, was an awesome year, and because of you guys, I feel very comfortable moving forward and upgrading this setup to bring better content. I'm pretty happy with the results of what we got. I'm definitely farther ahead than I thought I was gonna be. I thought it was going to take forever just to get to 1,000 subscribers, but man, you guys have pushed me all the way up. We're almost to, what is it? We're almost to 2,000 subscribers in just our first year. So that's pretty intense. We're definitely going to keep buying, like, weird off the wall stuff. We'll keep doing that on this channel. I'm hoping to really get to a point where I can start doing, like, giveaways and stuff like that, but, we're working on that. We're definitely working on that. I've been trying to focus a lot more on upgrading my setup and upgrading, how I do things on this channel so that the content can get better. I'm definitely not a rich man. I definitely live paycheck to paycheck like everybody else. I just use a lot of credit to get a lot of the stuff I got, and I got to pay stuff off before I get more. That was the deal me and Mama made. If I can start getting YouTube to send me a stable income or whatever, then I can reinvest that how I see fit, and I can use credit to do that. So we're trying, man. We're definitely building this up as fast as we can, because I don't see this slowing down anytime soon. And I mean, this next year with all the titles that we got coming out, man. Yeah, I don't see gaming news slowing down. And I want to be that voice that's like, okay, man, like, we're here for the games, not for the console wars and all of that stuff. We'll still keep doing some of that stuff on the channel every now and then. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna call out the fanboys, man, because I realize as an Xbox gamer now, I mean, I've heard it too, man. I've only been an Xbox gamer, for like the last 5 years. So, like, I've heard it. I see it. I see the comments all the time, always talking about it. But the thing is like, dude, I play PlayStation games too, man. So I know that half the stuff they're saying to you guys, and it's just not true, man. It's not true. Xbox makes solid games. PlayStation makes solid games, but they're basically equal. They both offer enough stuff for you to love that you're not, I mean, like, you are missing out if you're not playing both games. If you're not a gamer and you're not playing everything, you are definitely missing out. But are you missing out to the point where it's like, oh man, theirs is way better? No, they're not way better, dude. They're pretty much about equal. Like, I get the same enjoyment out of playing any of these games. And to tell you the truth, some of my favorite games aren't even first party games, man. So it's like, I don't get why Why, and I mean, if you're a PlayStation guy last generation, man, on your PlayStation 4 Pro, trust and believe Xbox, everything was better on Xbox. Everything was better on Xbox third party. From when that Xbox One X launched to the end of the generation, everything was better on Xbox. So, and that's when all the best games started coming out, man. You really started getting all your better games toward the end of the generation. So you weren't really, yeah. So, all right, man. Yeah, so 2022. Gosh, it's here. Started today. We had some fun last night. That was an amazing stream, dude. You guys were awesome. 2021 or 2022 is definitely going to be a better year for Frogboy X1 Gaming, and I hope that you guys are along for the ride. And if you're new here and you just watched all this, wow, hit that like and hit that subscribe, man. We're definitely going to do some interesting things this year, I promise you. I'm a pretty interesting guy for the most part. At least I think I am. I've definitely started off slow, but I'm starting to get into my groove. I'm starting to come together and really get a feel for YouTube and what this means and what this is going to be when it finally gets there. So, yeah, man, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and if you've been a subscriber for a while, hit that join button, man. The more we make on here, the faster we grow, the better content we can start doing, man. Because just think about it. If I start making as much as I make at my job, then I can quit my job and then I can do this full time and it'll even get better. Or maybe it'll get more irritating. I don't know. It's possible. So, all right, man. We'll see you guys in the next one. 2022.